Hi, this is Mary here, the chair, and Sean, all the crew. Francis.
And Anne.
Mary had one of the most horrendous pains imaginable, and it's trigeminal neuralgia. The left-hand side of her face, going into the cranial nerves, starting in the tongue. For the past 19 years, the pain was absolutely horrendous, and I believe that no medication would clear it, or maybe it helped a little. Can Sean maybe tell me or tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it started out, as you said, 19 years ago, and it was horrendous.
She was bedbound some of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Every day it would erupt, wouldn't it?
It would, and she couldn't go out if there was a breeze of wind. She couldn't put makeup on, and
She wasn't looking enough without it.
Well, it helped.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew.
Half a ton of it ordered.
Okay.
And you carry on.
Matter Hospital, you had her into.
Yeah, she was in the matter, was she?
Yeah.
And tell us about all of that.
She's in Beaumont, France.
Oh, Beaumont, yes, okay. And she had some treatment in Beaumont. And how did that work?
It worked for a while. She had the needle with some sort of liquid pumped up into her,
Yeah.
into the nerves, they said, and they had to do it twice with horrendous results. Her face was black and blue for weeks.
Really?
So that faded away. It got worse then altogether. And she
Okay.
went to another doctor in Beaumont. I think it was Dr. Japor or something
Yes.
like that
Yeah,
name.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to make a mask for her.
Right.
And then it was like an impression of her face, and there was a mark, bored hole through it for the
Well, this is for radio.
radium.
Okay.
It
Yes.
It worked pretty good for about 18 months.
Okay.
And then it came back again, like it did, like horrendous again.
With a vengeance, yeah.
With a vengeance.
Okay.
So that was the first radium bang, and then he wasn't very keen on doing the second one, but he said he would try it with a smaller amount of radium, and it didn't work at all.
Okay.
So that left him. But
Yes.
they put her on medication. There is a medication and it's not the answer.
Well, you're obviously Mary's sisters and carers and what have you. Can you tell us about your experience with her over the past 19 years?
Yeah, it was very, very hard to watch her in pain, and that it was just unbelievable to see what she was going through.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
When she would take it, she would fall, with it.
Would she?
Oh yeah, unless you caught her, you had to be with her unless
she just
she
dropped
would-
down
yeah.
because of the
intense
intensity
pain would
of
just
the
knock her
of
down.
the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of your good ladies sent us a photograph, I think, a few weeks ago.
Yes, myself. Last Sunday week actually. But before that, Matthew, I have to say it was a friend of mine that sent me your video of a woman, which I know quite well, that lives in the County Louth area,
Yeah.
that hadn't any feeling in her leg for 5 years.
Mhm.
And she sent me that video that it might help maybe my son, because he had a very bad car crash.
Okay.
And then I started to look up your own videos and
I remember,
Googling.
sorry Gabrielle, but I remember the young lady quite well. She had,
Yes,
her leg was quite numb and we got her going, and
Yes.
it was that
that's
was the
same
connection,
woman.
was
Yes.
it? Oh, very good.
And when I
Okay.
seen the video, I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "This is not for Daniel yet. He's all right. He's alive and he's perfect in every way, brain wise and everything." I said, "This has to be for Mary." So I went up to Mary and Sean, and I was telling them about it for maybe a week or so. And then I still, every night I go to bed, I was looking up your videos, looking up them, and I did see one woman that had nothing as severe as Mary. And I thought, here, we have to get this woman to Martin, or to Matthew.
Naturally, yes.
So anyway, I rang up and I made the appointment, and the private appointment came last Tuesday. We came here, which Mary had horrendous weekend, and I tortured yourself and Grace on the Sunday, and then you told me to send a photograph. And from I sent the photograph to you on Sunday a week ago, Mary had really nothing as bad until we were here last Tuesday. She went home, she had a bad attack, and thanks be to God, she'll say herself, it was about 70% for the whole week, and we're here back to here in Dublin again. I just cannot recommend you enough, Matthew.
Good. Well, I think you contacted us on the way to Kerry.
That's right, yes.
And after working with Mary on the Tuesday here, I think the pain virtually disappeared for some time, and then it went and focused in her eye area. It was really intense in that area when you contacted us. And how did it go from there?
Absolutely. Now, it didn't take it away completely, but she has a tingling. She didn't have an episode as she had on the Sunday or last Tuesday night.
Very
she hasn't
good.
had a seizure like it, if that's what you call it.
Yes, and this is only second or third time
Yeah.
here. She was with us down in, you were all there, weren't you, in Tipperary
On Sunday.
on Sunday, yeah.
Very enjoyable day.
Very
Lovely.
good, yes, we're glad that you all enjoyed.
Seeing a lot of people walk and that wasn't fit to walk or has been bedbound, and
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
it was
very
great.
interesting.
Yeah, well, we're glad that Mary is an awful lot better. Well, she's not fully cured, if you like.
No, not yet, but she's
But I would say there's a huge difference.
absolutely.
Definitely so.
What about your good self, Mary? Are you in pain now?
No,
Okay, but you had a little bit of
I
a
had a
pain
little bit
there
of pain when I came in.
just before you came in, and we
That's-
did a little bit of work with you there as well while we were chatting away, and apparently you're much improved.
Yeah,
Well,
it is so
very good.
very good now.
Hopefully,
Hopefully,
after another couple of sessions, and I can do offer you a little help if it flares. Give us a ring. There's no problem whatsoever. We can do the same as on the way to Kerry the other night, but we hope that it will diminish over time, because after all, it's there for 19 years. And I think you had a problem in making a diagnosis on this, is that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It went on for years, and
Where did
we
you
didn't
see
know
it,
what
Sean?
it was.
Where did you see it?
I was one Sunday after dinner, then Mary, the Sunday paper was in, and normally I'd get my hands on it first, but she got it, so I was left with the magazine. So pushing through the magazine, I came across this letter. Some lady from, I don't know whatever it was, but she wrote in describing exactly what Mary had. She had it.
Okay.
It was a word for word.
Yes.
So said Mary, Tuesday Dr. Cullen's on, we'll take this down and show him, because all we give you is Tilex and other medication. So
And what did he say when
he
you?
said, Sean, I handed it to him, and he sat back in the chair and he looked up and says, Sean, he says, we cracked it.
Right.
We cracked it. That's right.
Yes. Okay.
So that was,
So you got the
we knew what it was then.
magazine from a
Just
newspaper or whatever, and read up about trigeminal neuralgia,
And the other thing I remember was,
your doctor then, did he change your medication or anything?
I think he did change it a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
But the thing I forgot to tell you was, the following week, Joe Duffy had everybody on the air ringing in about it, which really confirmed it. I forgot to tell you that.
Really?
That's right. It was all over. Even those neighbours of ours rang us to tell us to listen to the Joe Duffy show and it was on, because we had been telling them what
Mary.
the symptoms was that they had.
Sean said he actually thought Mary wrote
the bloody
the
never.
thing herself.
Okay, so over the years there was no diagnosis until you picked up the magazine describing the actual type of nerve pain that Mary had, and then Joe Duffy took that on board, and was there...
and how long ago was it?
It would be,
Tell us
well, it
about
must
that.
be flipping, must be, Mark's gone a lot of years there at the clinic. Must be, I had bypass 7 years.
Ten.
It was longer, it must be 10 years ago.
10 years.
That you got the magazine?
10,
Yeah,
10,
10 years ago,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, very good. It's good that at least there was identification, and but this I think is more common than most people would perhaps accept. I mean, the fact that the doctors were finding it difficult to make a diagnosis, surely that's you know, it appears strange to me. But anyway, we're glad, Mary, that you're much better. We're also delighted, folks, that you came along, and we offer you whatever support we can. And I would say Mary is probably 70 or 80% better than she was.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, that deserves a celebration, Mary.
Absolutely.
Can you change that water in the wine?
No, we'll change the wine into water.
Yeah, more.
That's intoxicating. Water is good. Well, thank you, folks, very much for going over it with us. We appreciate it very much, and hopefully it may help someone. And
Absolutely.
thanks again
And
for
thank
your
you.
input.
And thank you,
And
Julie.
thank you.
Okay.
Big time.